Hi, I'm Mastringer. I am making my own FumeHood with a scrubber system. Today I'm going to showing you how I made the box of itself, and in upcoming videos I'm going to show you how I made the rest. Also stay for the end, because I have some wisdom at the end that I have learned through the trials and tribulations during this journey. So here is the layout of the FumeHood. There will be the box as you can see on the video being made. Later on we'll add some plexi. So there's two pieces. The upper one is a fixed one, and this bottom one is a movable adjustable height one that slides in this little notch up and down, and we can limit the amount of air being sucked out, thus generating a better airflow by constraining it down. Calculated it should be around something like 10 to 15 centimeters, so 110, well, 100 to 150 millimeters worth of height here, so to be efficiently sucking all the air out of the whole box. So yeah, here we have the hole for the pipes that will be basically here the scrubber, and I will like convert the gas and lead it to here, but you will see in the next video. Hey, finally it's done. Yeah, of course it's not the most beautiful and highly engineered box in the world, but it is ours. And as you can see, there are like light gaps here, but these are going to be sealed with some silicone sealant. And yeah, maybe going to strip these off, but probably not really top priority right now. So yeah, going to drill the hole there for the gas exhaust, basically to suck the air out, and we'll pump it right there. There will be a scrubber tower, something like that. Here will be a little pump that is going to like recirculate, and there's going to be a proper like spray down system in that, so that's going to be scrubbed well and before exiting. So yeah, that's it. So on filter section here, this is a tough one, doing what is required, because sometimes our best is not enough, and simply the universe doesn't just give a fuck about that. Because if we look, let's say, just for a brief preview, I did X. Let's say I was making a manual meta validate and wanting to make that. I tried like 3 different methods, and I tried like 5 times till I success. First of all, I did it the first time, but with little amount of success, in the sense that there was a low quality, low amount that I made. Then I tried different methods, probably 3 or 4. Then till the third method that I used, I believe it was the third or fourth. No, I think it was the third. So the third method that I used was actually the one that worked, but the first time it didn't work. So I had to retry like 2 more times till it worked. So that is why like 5 or 6 time that I got the end product that I wanted to. Basically, I'm on a meta, but this could have been anything other than that. So even though I had the blueprint, even though I knew that this would work, first of all, the middle things didn't work, but this I knew was going to work because it was like button, so I had like high hopes for that. And it still didn't work for the first time and the second time. So I tried the third time. This is like befriending uncertainty. This is like a separate topic, but when you are doing something, you can't just give in. Because as I said, even I tried my best, but it was still not enough. And I didn't say it to myself, but I was still going. And what I could have been saying is that I will just do, but it takes what is required, because as I said, the universe doesn't give a fuck. There is no fairness. But because a lot of people say that life must be fair, there is no fairness in life. Physics work as like a certain way, and if you are doing something that isn't aligned to physics, no matter how hard you curse or swear or do things, even if they are aligned to it or some partially work, the end result will be subpar, or either doesn't work at all, or as I said, be subpar. So it doesn't care. This is just a man-made thinking that yeah, it must be fair. No, nothing is fair in life. And that's okay. Things are basically, things just are. They aren't bad or good. They are just are. And we cannot change the fact that things did or didn't work. We can only, I would say, control the amount of input that we do. So if it didn't work the first time, maybe try the second, the third time, then move on if it doesn't work at all. But don't give in. Don't fucking kneel to this uncaring universe. Says will. Don't let it overtake you. Just fucking keep going. Doesn't care what you did before. what matters is that you keep going and tweaking the variables, adjusting them, so everything at the end will get out fine. It is like, let's say, Elon Musk, SpaceX didn't launch its rocket successfully for that. I think it was on the third time that they finally made it work, the Falcon 9. When it first came out, the first and second ran, basically the flights were complete disasters. They blew up and they couldn't make it work. Elon said, well, how do you say this, in an interview, that if they wasn't successful at the third time, they would have went bankrupt. But they still kept it going, and they tried their, even, as I wanted to say, it doesn't matter if it is your best or not, but keep fucking trying until it succeeds, because when you are trying things and doing it for the first time, then some failures or some problems come up, then you solve those, then you try the second time, still doesn't work, but some other failures came out. Let's say it works the third time, but it is like kind of meh. But some other failures or some other factors that wasn't coming out in the first and second try, those came out and you eliminate them and fix them. So after each and every single run, you get a better product. And these failures, these little errors, these little trials and tribulations are necessary, and they don't decrease the likelihood that you succeed, but actually increase, because you need to get out these these problems out of your way of running the system efficiently, because they might not come out until the 10th or 15th time, but till that point the system will be running meticulously, and when they are actually fixed, you will get a very, very good product or a system that works fabulously. And this is how life works as well. So I wanted to give this analogy and just keep going, because in the beginning it is the hardest. When you hit the positive feedback loop, when the success is coming in, then it gets easier after that. And like a final snack here, that there is only three options. It gets, you quit, basically you give up and you deviate. It gets easier, meaning the circumstances basically cease to exist or they decrease in difficulty. And the third is that you get stronger and you adapt to the difficulty and it gets easier, but because you got stronger, not the difficulty, but is like the external factor lessened. So out of the three, in two ways you win, and you need to put as much effort into your mentality, not giving up, not having these negative thoughts when in the initialization, in the beginning, when you start, it doesn't work out, because it is just a fact of life and it doesn't care. You just need to keep going. So thanks for watching, to the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.